Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic tabletop radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us is the Retekess TR634. This is an FM, Bluetooth, CD, MP3, tabletop, stereo, boombox radio. You can find these retailing on Amazon for around $79.99. Just hit a coupon, bringing the price down to $68. I can see prices even going lower, so check below if I got any codes or any better coupons. I'll let you know. If you like this unit, I do. It's actually a really interesting tabletop unit. I'm usually more into portable, but I'll be honest with you. These units with 6D cells ain't that portable. So I actually like just plugging them in and using them around the house. So it's perfect. It's just AC only, and I'm happy with that. So yeah, let's go over dimensions real quick. We are 10.5 inches in length, going from side to side here. We have a width from front to back, 9.25 inches. Now my camera can't show the whole radio on frame, but to give you an idea, there you go. And then we have a height of the unit that includes the top of this little antenna here, your FM antenna, and that is 5.25 inches. So it gives you a general idea. Not too bad. And it's fairly easy to handle with no batteries in it. I'm not struggling, which is a good thing. So yeah, let's do a size comparison. I always have radios handy. Here's a little CC pocket, fits right where the CD goes. There you are, awesome. Don't think we really need to worry about time, but it's 11:11 p.m. Central Daylight Time near Chicago, Illinois. Maybe we'll do an FM band scan. Yeah, I'll probably do that. We have CC Skywave in the house. I'm just going to lay it on top there, give you an idea. And of course we have a deck of cards. It's Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He can spin it like no one can. He loves Retekess CD radio boomboxes from Retekess Land. Yeah. Iron Man, I'm awesome. Yes, he is. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll score features of the TR634 and what it comes with. So in the box, you get this radio. Looking pretty cool. Now, it looks like a robot with two eyes. Like the head got cut off, doesn't it? It does. Yeah, I get my laughs like that. So yeah, that's me. You get a cool remote. This remote's really handy. It's something you'd have for like a TV, higher quality, not those chintzy little, you know what I'm talking about, those little push button plastic ones. This is nice. This is everything you want. You're going to be using this one all the time. It's the way to go. Better, I mean, the controls here are okay, but they're pretty basic. You can do a lot more with the remote. We get the AC cord, which is pretty important because the radio will not run without it. So I'll have to open this up here and use it in a second. And of course we have the user manual, which we'll go through really quick. I always like to do this for posterity reasons. I'll move that, so knock it over. So let's go through the manual together here. Try to get it on frame, and you can freeze frame it if you need anything. You bought your unit and you lost your manual. Here you go. Hopefully it's picking it up. It's pretty fine printing. Hopefully we can get it all on camera there. Holy cow, it is a lot. And it is super fine. So hopefully the camera is picking that up nicely. And if not, just ask me a question about the unit. I'm always available. I'll answer it for you. You can email me through my website, which is usually up here in the info card section. Or you can just hit me in the about section. It says business email. You can get my email there. Like I said, I'll always answer them. Okay, we're getting through this. I think this is it. Okay, I think I can zoom in over here. We got some specifications there. Cool. Rated power, 12 watts. It's, 3 watt speakers. Yep, there you go. Get you an idea. FM. Now, some people probably would complain there's no AM. You know what? To be honest with you, with this kind of radio, I'm glad it's only FM in a way. Because it's got Bluetooth and other fun stuff. So, yeah, I like it. All right, so there's our manual. We're done with that. We'll come back to the remote. And, of course, we'll have to plug it in. So, let's set that aside. Let's go over features of the 364. All right, so built-in handle. Now, you would think, why do you need a built-in handle? Well, it's nice when you want to carry it place to place with your extension cord and everything plugged in. It's great for a patio. I would use it on the patio. And also, I'd like to use this around the house, in the garage. I can just move it around. It's handy to have a handle. I'm glad they did that, even though it doesn't have batteries. So, nice addition. Its plastics are fairly decent. It's put together nicely. I haven't seen any major defects or anything like that. It's got a matte color here. You got this cool gunmetal band that runs across it. And of course, you got this big front metal speaker grill with the 2 eyeball speakers. It really looks like a robot head. I can't get over that. And of course, the same going to the right-hand side. Nothing special there. So going to the top of the radio, where most everything happens, we have the CD player. Boom, got a CD in there. What's in there? Got some old-time radio, Armis Brooks, and Suspense. Nice. Okay, cool. So this radio, when you turn it on, it prioritizes CD all the time. So one thing I don't like about it, you turn it on and boom, goes to CD. Even though you might have been listening to a micro SD card or your USB drive or something else, Bluetooth or FM radio, nope, it goes right to the CD every time. So that's kind of an annoyance. But that's just me. Okay, keep going. We got a repeat, which is repeat same song or repeat all. We got a program feature, which you can program tracks. Program 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, whatever your favorite tracks are. Bluetooth button, dedicated Bluetooth, nice. Over here, this is a volume control. It's kind of bright over in this corner. So we got up, down. It's not really a rocker switch, it's just 2 buttons. Cool. Right to FM radio, just smack that. And I think if you press and hold, it does automatic search and store. You get 40 presets. It uses them up pretty quick because this FM reception is awesome. We'll talk about that in a second. Down here we have a selector for CD, USB thumb drive, and your micro SD card slot. Of course, you got track back, track forward, rewind, fast forward. Also note that on the USB thumb drives and TF card, it remembers the track you're on and the track position. Nice. With CD, it does not. So, what the heck? It'd be nice to remember the CD, but what can you say? We got our pause, play, of course, stop, and stop, I believe, in the instructions, it works with the program. So when you're programming, you can use a stop key to move on or whatever, something like that. Nothing special, but they're used in conjunction with each other. Over here, yeah, it shows you that. Power, pretty simple. Power turns it on and off. Easy. I love it. Our antenna's cool. Raise this up, whopping 16 inches. This up here. And it pivots. So once you get it up, it's got an elbow here. And of course, you can go 360, which is a thing of beauty. And that's how I got all my stations coming in with FM. It's absolutely a beast with FM reception. So I think get this back lined up. It's a tight fit. Lined in and pushed in. We'll use that again, but I don't think I have to fully extend it. I'll just clip a little wire on it. That's the way to do it. Should go back to the front. Those 2 speakers that look like eyeballs are 3-inch speakers. And there's a remote sensor right here. Can't see it through the grill. For your remote. Going to the back of the unit. We'll finish this up, showing features, and then we'll turn it on. I'll smash the front. Hang on a second. It's just kind of big. I'm usually used to smaller radios. So here we go on the back. We have the AC connection right there. We have a USB thumb drive slot. I'm using one of those low profile ones. I like those. They don't stick out. And I got a micro SD card. Now, it didn't say how big those could be. I would say 32 gigabytes just to be safe. Some people could go higher, maybe like 64 or up to 256. If you file, I think set the file format to extended file allocation table. So exFAT, EXFAT. And then here we got our headphone jack. Awesome. Now this experience is fantastic. I want to go over that. The headphone experience, expect a stereo on all modes. That's amazing. So FM stereo radio. Yeah, finally. Of course, Bluetooth is going to be stereo. Your CDs are going to be stereo. MP3 and your thumb drive. So whatever you're using is going to be in stereo, and it sounds fantastic. Expect heavy lows. If you like lows, you got them. Moderate mids and moderate highs on all modes as well. So yeah, headphones sounds good. No low level hiss. So when you go all the way down to the lowest level, it sounds really good. And no hissing. So fantastic audio circuit for the headphones. So decent. All right. So there we are. Now we're going to go to FM reception report. Then we'll do a demo. Turn it on. Do an audio demo, and then we'll go through the FM band and show you some of the other features we can do with it. So, I gotta go over the remote. Yeah, forgot about that. So first, FM reception. Okay, you want with this FM radio, it's pretty much the radio in it, which is nice. I based it on a 5-tier method: fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. This little antenna, 16-inch, actually pulled in quite a bit. I found 80 stations. That's absolutely right. 80 stations with this little guy. Puts it well above average for FM reception, giving it a very good rating, 4 stars. Absolutely amazing on sensitivity and selectivity. I gave it a very good as well. I was finding stations in between stronger stations. Fantastic. So overall, FM is great. Going to the remote. Yes, we have the power button. We have the mute button. We have CD, USB mode, TF mode, Bluetooth mode. So accessed right away like that. Same with the FM button. Over here, channel lets you change the presets for the FM. Over here, tuning. We have incremental tuning, which is beautiful, which you don't have on here. You only have browse tuning if you have no memories. But once you have memories, these act as memory buttons. Forgot to mention that. Back and forward for memory as well. So you have incremental tuning, which is fantastic. In the folder for your USB drive or SD card slot, plus 10 folder or plus 10 tracks. Goes really quickly if you have a lot of tracks on your drive. Stop, of course, stop. We have, of course, your back, forward, pause, play. We have up and down volume controls. Intro is nice. Do this when you have a bunch of tracks. Click that, it'll play the first 10 seconds, and then go to the next track until the folder is done, and then it'll stop. Ran? I ran with it. Ran with the robot. That means random or shuffle. Over here we have direct entry for the FM or presets, or your TF card or USB thumb drive, the tracks in the CD player. So then nice, go right to them. Repeat function here, repeat once or repeat all. And of course we can program from the controller as well, program your favorite tracks in. So there it is, and it runs on 2 AAA batteries. Again, it's got good range. All right, cool. So yeah, let's plug this thing in and demo it. Yeah, I got my AC cord here ready to rock. And yeah, let's see how this thing goes. Yeah, so it's again, it's one of those, it's a media player that you're gonna have on your bench and just be playing all the time. That's not a bad thing. I just wish that when you turned it back on, it was on your favorite FM station and not the CD player. Again, that's one thing that's been bugging me. All right, let's go plug this in without knocking a bunch of stuff over. Follow it to my right. Okay, cool. Just turn this to the side so you can see plugging it in. Down below. Let's try to look through these areas where it's vented. And there's a big transformer in here, so I think it's going to last a long time. There's a monster-sized transformer in there. So, cool. All right, so we're plugged in, and this has like a blue LED around it. So we'll turn it on. That's pretty bright. Might be hard to read that. Okay, it's going to go to the CD player first. Probably at a high volume. Okay, let's turn it down. So when you have it unplugged, it doesn't remember the volume setting or anything, so you have to make sure to turn it down right away.
Bring you Our Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden.
So here's the CD player running.
It's time once again for another comedy episode of Our Miss Brooks, written by Al Lewis. Well, the football season is just about reaching its peak.
Walter Denton, the manager of the team, and Stretch Snodgrass, star quarterback and captain. Stretch has always been something of a paradox to me. I've never been able to understand how a brain which can retain so many clever football plays can have such difficulty in spelling a word like cat. Be that as it may, Mr. Conklin wasted no time in telling us...
Okay, cool. So I'm going to go to the TF card. Okay, I think am I on it? Yeah.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Stopped it. That's the other thing. If you're playing your USB and you hit the CD player, it will stop the playback of the SD card or the
Colgate Dental Cream to clean your breath while you clean your teeth and help stop tooth decay.
or the
and
USB thumb drive, which we were on. It's like, what the frick? Hopefully it remembers where we were at. Let's go back to the thumb drive. Yes, it did remember. I was like, what? One thing to mention, yep, one caveat. But it doesn't do that in the FM or in the Bluetooth mode, which I noticed. So what's up with that? I just forgot. Person, it hammers. This thing sounds really good. The speakers, they got a great low end. You don't need any bass treble control, though it would be nice. You don't need it with this radio. It sounds fantastic. I like it. Good highs, strong highs on the speakers as well. It's run off the thumb drive, no problem. I wanted to do TF card, but I got the same files. So let's, I think it's got old time radio as well.
The Johnson's Wax Program with Fibber McGee and Molly.
So here you go. You can listen to podcasts, fast forward.
For years, now like it even better than ever. And here's why. Glow Coat has been improved. The new Johnson self-polishing Glow Coat now Glow Coat will do both at the same. Mighty easy. There's surface to wipe more than ever. It's the better way to bring out the beauty of the home.
Look on the bright side, shine up the right side, bring out the beauty of the home.
So you get the idea. That's what that's all about. Bluetooth's pretty simple. It'll just wait for a signal. I'm not going to do Bluetooth because, I don't need to. It's already showed you how the media player works. Bluetooth works no problem. 5.0 capable. Of course, this flashes till it gets a signal here. And it stays solidly lit when it gets one. So again, it's just looking for a signal right now to negotiate with. All right, cool. So yeah, FM radio time. So what I'm going to do is just extend this antenna up just a little bit. And I have I think a 12-foot wire I'm going to try to get to, which is like behind all my stuff. Yeah, this will be interesting. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's going to the blinds in the inside of the window. I'm in a subfloor basement, so let's go ahead and hit FM. Okay, can't hover on the music. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the remote control here. I'm just going to kind of pivot it like this. I think it'll show up, and hopefully you can hear it well too. Retekess, get the model number in there. Yeah, there we go. Or the name. There we are. So we can go to the bottom of the band. Let's go 88.5 because that's what I'm going to have a station you're going to hear. You can quickly hit pause play to get there, but then it mutes it. But it automatically go there. So it's already there. So let's turn the volume up.
Intervals and always go to mass on Sunday, but all of that's fallen away from them. So I think I know what to do is
so I'm going to do an ATS.
Yeah, Helen, absolutely.
So ATS, auto search and store. It's going to go through. It's going to go up to 40 stations. We'll let it do its thing. Of course, you can stop at any time. If I want to stop it, I can.
Blue on free and
prosecutors say
I used all four. Good.
Since you have you're recognizing that there's some things that are happening in the family that are it's not going well for the family.
Channel.
Okay, so you be that person. Do it.
comes 86, 20, 50. Both including the staring triumph for Sevilla, the Europa League.
So as you can see, it's pretty simple controls. You can direct enter frequencies here, which is, pretty simple. I think I showed you that. Like we can go, like I said, 88.5, so 885. Whoops. Let's wait for that to go away. 885. And you'll just wait for it and it'll go. There you are. So yeah, and then you can use your channel button there to go up and down the presets. We're going to do some browse tuning with these and some preset tuning. So let's go ahead and listen. We'll go through the FM band.
They're affecting the whole family, and they're also.
So incremental tuning. We'll browse.
They say that, some of these arguments that they said were not.
But the war's not over yet.
Word, and the angel departed from her.
I ain't bragging, I'm stating the facts. You be calling.
Zeljans. Visit Zeljans.com.
Maybe it was just because my grandma raised me. Tell me what all...
You. Insurance companies are publicly traded companies.
Of course, you got your mute button there. Nice. That mute button works really well if you're playing a CD. You can mute it, the CD will keep playing. Of course, you could pause play, which would make more sense. But if you just wanted to keep it playing, you could just hit this and it mutes anything you're listening to. So that's nice.
Have you seen the Riot Fest lineup?
Yeah.
I'm really liking this. It's probably the best sounding Retekess mini boombox I've gotten.
So grab somebody and get your ass on the dance floor.
For a day, if we're talking weeks, you're going to be clawing at the walls to get that.
Mansell & Associates.
Proeco Life, firma instalująca systemy do oczyszczania.
Fun. Okay, cool. So yeah, that pretty much does the FM band scan. And again, remote's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, awesome. Cool. So let's go over final thoughts on this. We'll just go ahead and turn this off here. As you notice, if you're, it's the strangest thing. Let's go back to FM here. Always wants to go to CD first. It does remember your mute. It does remember your station you're on unless you unplug the radio. So if you're playing, say, let's go back to some kind of talk radio here, maybe 91.5. So I can just type that in, 91.5.
By people there. We're joined by our business reporter Nkechi Ogbona from Lagos. Morning to you, Nkechi. Our price is already rising.
So nice. Listen to FM radio. You can swap your CD out without it turning off. Ta-da! Not like the TF card to USB. They need to change that. So, okay, I just want to show you that real quick. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and unplug this and do final thoughts on the Retekess TR634. Yeah, I do like the remote. I think it's amazing. The audio is amazing. Headphone experience is amazing. Like I said, all stereo, all the time. FM, it seems like almost every station that I get comes in stereo, nice wide signal. Same with these front speakers, even if it looks like a robot head. Yeah, it sounds fantastic. I really like it. It's a nice unit as far as what it does. I wish it had recording. Of course, the other units had it, and I miss it on here. That'd be really nice for the FM radio. It's just because you got the micro SD card and you got the thumb drive back there, so why not have a record feature? I don't know why they didn't do that. It totally makes sense, especially being a tabletop unit. Having the recording capability would be fantastic. Adding AM band, not really necessary for what this is. I'm okay with it not having AM. FM is just fine by me. Some other people might disagree, but I don't think it has to have AM. FM is perfect for this type of unit because it's a stereo radio. And you're probably going to be using it for Bluetooth, that and your MP3s most of the time anyway. That's what I'm going to use it for. Downloaded podcasts, things like that. It's nice to have as a backup. So yeah, sounds great. It's useful for your media playback and useful for my needs as well. Again, I like it for what it can do for me. Its caveats, I wish it could record like I mentioned, and I wish it would remember the last used mode when I turn this on. Every time I turn it on, it defaults to the CD player, which is not what I want. I want to go back to my FM radio station. I want to go back to that spot on the podcast. Why can't it do that? That's one thing I wish it could do every time I turned it on. I'm sure it's a programming thing they can do. So that's what I want. And of course, yeah, you can turn it on with your remote too. Ta-da! Beautiful thing. Love it across the room. Done. So there it is. The Retekess TR634 FM Bluetooth CD player, MP3, tabletop, stereo boombox. I hope you enjoyed this video. Turn that back off. Hope you enjoyed it. Give me a big like if you did. If you like Retekess products, which a lot of you do, pretty popular company, definitely hit subscribe to the bell icon, get notified of future radio and CD player reviews. I do like these CD players. I'll probably end up checking these out still as they come out. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about this particular model, the TR634, compared to the other couple I've reviewed already in the past. Be nice to know what you guys think. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next video.